friends. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and I am so glad you're here today. Today, we are doing a budget with me for the third week of June. It is the third week of June. And you might notice this beautiful, beautiful binder or new notebook here. So a while back, I won a giveaway from Katie of the house for her 100 envelope challenge. She picked one of my numbers and I got a $15 gift card to Amazon. So I helped myself to this awesome budget binder from Amazon that is from Celisa over at Beautifully Me and You to start doing my budgeting in. So we are going to dive into this and get started on June week 3. Okay, so it doesn't come colored. I chose to take some time to color it. So I'm experimenting with monthly budgeting. I don't know how much I like it yet. We will see, but isn't she pretty? I like how this is the weekly extended planner. So the reason it took me this long to start it is because it's only good for 6 months. So I decided to use my notebook for the first 6 months of the year, and then we are going to use this for the second 6 months of the year. And then I am going to, I'm really hoping to save up some money for a bigger, fuller planner, but we will see. So let's start with our income side of things. So we are going to be over here. Come on, little doggy. There we go. Okay, so exciting news, and I am a tilter. I'm a leaner because I need space. My husband is back down at the out-of-town job that pays very well. And this is his first full week down there, and I'm excited because we're going to be able to stuff more into our sinking funds. We're going to be able to get a head start on preschool, which brings me, we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, this week's we are budgeting $1,790.53. Holy smokes, guys. I never thought I would be looking at that as a weekly amount. So I am excited. We are going to then come down to bills. Okay, then we're going to drop down to bills. And like I've told you guys in the past, I am a month ahead on bills. So we are just going to put in month ahead. And that is $500 every week to keep us month ahead. And then this is where I am going to do a debt update here in a couple of weeks at the end of the quarter, but we have done some adjusting to our budget. Our STCU card, we are still going to maintain at $125 a week. However, our city card is going to get a heftier chunk. And we are not dumping anything extra. And I will go over why in our debt update, but for right now, that's just how this is gonna shake down. Then we are gonna jump down here to our cash envelopes. And for our cash envelopes this week, we are going to be doing groceries. We are gonna be doing my husband's spending money. And I am going to try and start beefing up our pets weekly versus waiting until once a month where I go in and I just hit it hard all at once. So we're gonna try this out and see how it goes. So for groceries this week, we are gonna do $100 because we are basically emptying our fridge out at this point prior to us going on our trip. Cody always gets $20, and then we are going to start putting $20 into our pets envelope to try and just get a head start on all the food that we tend to buy. Okay, and that is all we need for this week because we are traveling. Groceries, these will be to last us when we get back into the following week until we get paid again. So then we are going to bump up here. Let's try and move that, see if that helps with the shadow. Okay, So now, hold on, how many lines do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4. So we'll put that up here. I am going to be adding in a new savings challenge. We're going to be doing lots of changes. There are lots of changes coming. So we are going to be adding in a completely new binder with prop money that is going to track what I save for in our online accounts. I get lots of questions on where I save for Christmas, and I save online. I also put our car maintenance online, and then I'm also going to be starting to save for our propane and Claire's preschool that's coming up. So all of that is going to be online. So I did get a binder, and I got some prop cash, and I made some dashboards, and that's what we're going to be using for our tracking our online cash, so to speak. So I will be technically stuffing more cash, but really, in all honesty, it's just making those online transfers. And the big reason I started that is because I am going to be doing a savings challenge for preschool, because I'm trying to be able to cash flow preschool entirely up front versus making a monthly payment. So we're going to see if I can do it. If I can't, it's no big deal. We're going to try it. So real quick, I'm going to speed you through this while I write down our sinking funds and the binders and the savings that we're going to be dumping into. So I will speed you through this. Okay, so now that I have those all written out, I am going to fill in the amounts. So because there aren't enough lines here for every envelope that I stuff, I do consolidate down the different holidays. Birthday, even though it's in our holiday envelope, does get its own little line, just so I remember. Travel gets consolidated, personal, and then preschool is going to be its own line, even though that's going to be an online transfer. And then the other ones I'm saving for are going to go down here in the savings. So this week for family fun, we are doing $5. Date night is getting 15. We are going to end up using this probably for my birthday, and then whatever is left over, we will dump towards our anniversary. Anniversary is also going to get 15 because it is coming up soon, and I want to make sure we have enough to either go out and do something nice or get each other gifts if that's what we want to do. I ended up having a random $3 when things were all said and done. So gifts is getting 3 to even it out, and it actually evens it out, which is great. Chickens is getting 10. I will still keep chickens separate from pets because we are going to start to save for like different things for the chickens, like, extending our coop, adding in water, feed dishes. I really want to save for another. We got a large feeder. My mom gave us like a gift when we bought our new flock of chickens to help with our big chickens feeding in a giant feeder. So I want to do that for our new group, so that way we have multiple. It makes it 10 times easier. Birthdays is getting 20, and then I got to do the math on the holiday. Let's see here. How did I figure I was going to do this? 10, 20, okay, 30. We're doing 30, and I will break everything down over here. We're not stuffing every holiday yet. I think in July, once I kind of get a few things straightened out, we are going to start just hammering down on that. Travel binder is going to be getting 95. Personal binder is getting 42. Preschool is getting $140. And I will show you guys the challenge that I'm starting. It is from one of my challenge books. And if you're wondering, I do run these numbers ahead of time so that I can make sure my budget notebook looks nice and clean and pretty. So we'll go through and do the totals and remaining and make sure everything adds up. So real quick, I'm going to speed you up while I write down our savings categories. Okay, so these are our savings categories. These are all of our online transfers. Technically, preschool is as well, but it fits up here. So these are all getting $25. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's do some math and see where this puts us. Okay, so I sped you through all of that, but down here, as you can see, so total income, our cash envelopes, our sinking funds, our bills, and our savings gives us a zero-based budget with 53 cents going to our buffer. This is a lot more money than we kind of know what to do with, and we're trying to really dump as a lot towards debt, but we're also trying to live our lives in the process. So it's going to be, the next few weeks are going to be a bit different as far as when it comes to what we are spending on and what we have going on. We also had some car things come up where we are going to have to also we had to charge to our LeSchwab account, which I was not thrilled about. So that bill will be coming up soon as well. But for the time being, we are not hitting as heavily on our debt plan as I had before. Like I said, we will go over that in my debt update, which will be coming in a couple of weeks. I kind of want to get the ball rolling and see where we hit on that. So anyway, we also have more challenges coming, all kinds of things. But while I'm here, let me show you. So I'm using this challenge book. Let me zoom you out. Ooh, I'm going to use this challenge book for saving for preschool. So this was also the same one that I used to save for our tattoo, which you would have seen. So I kind of went in and wrote down and planned out how I wanted to do this. So the entire year of preschool is about $2,200, give or take. So I am going to try and save, not in 30 days. I want to do this in, I think I've got this, I can get 2018 weeks. At least that's my goal. I'm going to try really hard to get this so that it's all pre-funded basically by the time she finishes her first month of preschool. And then I'm going to just kind of keep going. And because obviously she's going to go to preschool this year, she'll go to preschool next year. But this is kind of, I want to have it pre-funded so I don't have to count it as a bill. And then I know that if I can do this, I then have the funds available to dump towards debt once I get a head start on this, and some other things along the way. But this is that challenge we're going to be starting. So let the fun begin with that one. We are doing one number a week for the first 4 weeks. And then after that, we're going to start kicking 2 numbers at a time to try and really get things knocked it down, so we can really try and hit it in that 18 weeks. So we'll see if we can do it. I'm excited. But yes, so that's one challenge that's going to be new. And then we are going to be implementing some new birthday challenges. You guys have seen all of them. Nothing is like new. It's just going to be a new way of me going about it. And then there are some new challenges that we are going to be adding in to either play with rollover money or to kind of help fund some of our other envelopes. So we might not start stuffing, we might quit stuffing some of our envelopes to then use a challenge to help stuff them, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm really quickly going to speed you up while I write through my cash tracker, and we will close this out here shortly. So this is really exciting because this is going to be one of the largest amounts we've ever actually like cash stuffed in a weekly paycheck, and I'm just, it's wild. It's not permanent, but it's definitely, it feels good that we are sitting in a spot where we can do this. So I'm just going to fill out my sticky note and chat with you guys while I do it. So like I said, we do have a car bill that will be coming up here soon that we are going to have to take care of. We also do have a, there was something else that came up. Oh, our debt. I talked with my husband, and we're going to adjust how we're paying our debt just for the time being. There is a potential job opportunity for my husband now that he is a journeyman, to get a permanent position where he currently is working, instead of just being in the contracted position he's in. It would be changing to a completely new company, but it would be almost worth it to do. So we're kind of playing that by ear at the moment. They have lots of openings coming up. So we are trying to just kind of ride the wave and see how things go. But in actual cash, we will be cash stuffing $375, and then in our online transfers binder, we are going to be stuffing a total of 240, which is just exciting. We're going to use what we can while we can, do what we can while we can, right? And then go from there. But I'm really excited about at least the next little while he is got the increase in pay, and just being able to really fund some of these sinking funds, getting a head start on things, as well as just dumping a little bit more towards debt in a different way. So anyway, I am loving this new binder, or this new planner. It does have other pages, so it is a weekly. This tracker is really neat. So I have the weekly version, so it does give you the weekly, including up to 5 weeks if you have them. And then after the 5 weeks, there is like an expense tracker if you want to do it, or your debt tracker. I'm trying to do the debt tracker a little bit better, but I'm honestly, the monthly thing isn't working out so well for me. We're trying the monthly thing. It's not doing exactly what I want. But the nice thing is we have fully funded, well, my tattoo, as we know, has been fully funded and taken care of. Our family photos are already fully funded, which I'm really excited about. And I am going to start in July. I'm going to start another savings challenge that will fund next year's photos. So it'll be a little bit less, having to do a little bit less each time in order to have enough to do that. And then our Utah trip is coming up. So this is actually the last stuffing we are going to be doing for our Utah trip. That $80 will get us to our goal of $700, which I'm very excited about. And then from there, we have some more leeway. We're going to start some more challenges. We got a lot of fun things coming. I'm really excited for the next few weeks of our budget. And if you guys have been following along, I really appreciate you being here. It's a wild ride. It's crazy how things work in mysterious ways. So that concludes today's budget with me. If you did enjoy, make sure to give it a like, leave me a comment. Let's do a fun question of the day. If you had to choose one color of pen for the rest of your life, what color would it be? Are you a blue, black ink kind of person, or are you a colorful ink kind of person? Obviously I would choose a pink pen 100% every time, or maybe a red pen just to freak people out. There's like a very large psychological thing with a red pen. Obviously, because I use it to write out my debts. Anyway, leave me what color pen you would use for the rest of your life if you had to. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can hang out and see all of the fun things that are up and coming. We got, like I said, savings challenges are coming. I have all kinds of new things. We also cook over here if you're new. I do cooking. I have got a summer salads coming up here soon that I want to share with the group. And all kinds of stuff. We meal plan, we grocery shop, we do all the things. So if that sounds like anything you like, make sure to hit that subscribe button to hang out with us. And until next time, remember to spread kindness like glitter, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.